Hey everyone, it is Liz and I am back. I know that I've been away for a bit, but I wanted to come back and start up my readings again. So I am here and I am doing the Air Sign Collective general energetic influences for the month of January 2023. Happy New Year. I am using my brand new deck. It's called, it's a premium color edition of the Guiding Light Tarot. And this is published by DeBry. They send me cards to decks to review and to use. And so this is a beautiful little deck. It was packaged beautifully, the Guiding Light Tarot. It's packaged like this. So you open up the side and it opens like this and it comes with a beautiful guidebook. It's pretty thick actually. You know, sometimes these decks put these cheesy guidebooks in there, and this was actually a really nice packaged book. You know, so I really am impressed with the packaging. So here we are, 2023, and this is for the Air Sign Collective, which would be Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So we're going to start with the recent past. So it does show here with the Two of Pentacles. It shows, you know, Two of Pentacles is a minor arcana card. It shows that in your recent past, a lot of you were just getting by, going to work, doing your job, paying your bills, you know, doing what you need to do to get by. But it's a consistency. It's a constancy in our lives, right? That's the Two of Pentacles. So it does feel like a lot of you were doing what you needed to do to get by in these last few weeks or so. Clarifying the card is this beautiful High Priestess, and it's a major arcana card. And major arcana cards, and I've said this for a long, long time, ever since I think the 90s, if not earlier, major arcana cards are what? Like the weather. And the reason why I say that is because we cannot control the weather, but we can prepare, right? So this High Priestess energy coming in your recent past indicates revelations, not from outside influences, but from within. So enlightenment, things that maybe were kept deliberately hidden, or the back burner, come to the forefront. So it does feel like for some of you, there had been some realizations in the last couple of months even. Okay, now moving into your mindset, your current mindset, we have another major arcana card here. This is the Devil. Okay, you can see the artwork there. It's a bit different. The Devil is a major arcana card. This is about manipulations, feeling like a situation or that people might be someone's trying to manipulate you or control you. This could be a card of addiction, trying to break a bad habit, whether it's drugs or alcohol or overspending or sex, whatever it is. You know, a lot of you might be feeling a bit manipulated by a situation even. You know, maybe you're overwhelmed with your bills or you've been spending too much. Whatever the situation is, that devil comes in today, you know, where you guys are right now, and they want you to deal with it. So find a way to deal with it. And I know it's not easy. I've got my own issues with food addiction and all sorts of issues that we all have to deal with, right? We're not getting any younger, you know? So it can be a bit overwhelming, but the card clarifying it is another major arcana card, which is Judgment. What is Judgment? Judgment is rebirth. It's that second chance. It gives you this, I kind of feel like a lot of you woke up and kind of realized, okay, today's the day that I'm going to get my act together. Today's the day that I'm going to, you know, nip it in the bud, and I'm not going to overspend. I'm not going to overeat. I'm not going to, you know, whatever it is that you're working on right now. And sometimes I find it difficult because we can't, and a lot of us wish we could, most of us do. We can't control anybody but ourselves, right? And I think that there's a mindset for most of us, a lot of us, that think that we can somehow control a situation or control a person. We can't. That's a lot of frustration there too. So a lot of you air signs are dealing with this stuff now. It does subside because that Judgment card gives you the second chance, the reawakening, right? So moving into your immediate future, moving into what's going on in your immediate future, we've got this Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is about letting go of things that no longer serve you well. You know, letting go of relationships that are toxic, letting go of old behavior patterns that just aren't working anymore. Okay, so this Eight of Cups, you know, to me, because it's being clarified by the Ace of Cups, right? There are a few of you air signs in your immediate future letting go of situations that just are toxic, that walking away from situations that that are no longer good for you is very healthy. It's a good thing. It's just not always easy to let go of these situations because we have to behave differently. We have to be a little bit different once we let go of that situation. And it's an adjustment. But this Ace of Cups is saying, let go of the toxicity and open your heart to something more healthy, more rewarding, right? So moving into activation vibration. This would be your best course of action. So we have another major arcana card here. This is strength, right? And what is strength? Facing your fears head on, right? This is about dealing with circumstances where you may have been a bit intimidated or a bit overwhelmed. And now the strength card comes in and says, look, the universe is offering you, it's giving you this energy to be brave, okay? And you've got this Emperor clarifying it, which is perfect. It's this fiery energy, right? Along with the strength card. What is that? Fire, right? It's Leo, and this is Aries. And what is the Emperor about? Responsibility. It's the father. Aries, whether you're a man or a woman, that Aries energy you always know you're going to be able to finish up what you started with Aries around you because they're serious about getting stuff done. So this feels like a lot of you air signs are feeling very motivated, very activated, emotionally, mentally strong to deal with the stuff that maybe you didn't want to deal with before, okay? I hope that makes sense because you do have the Emperor card. Again, another major arcana card. It just feels like a lot of you air signs out there in your future here, as far as activation is concerned, you're becoming more confident. This is a big deal. Self-confidence is everything, I think. So moving into outside influences around the air sign collective for the month of January 2023, we've got this Seven of Cups. So you've got a lot of situations around you, air signs. You've got people around you here that are making promises and not really following through with a lot of it because you've got this Death card clarifying the Seven of Cups. So let's take a look at the Death card, another major arcana card. What is death? It's transition. It's an ending and a beginning. Death is final, okay? But in this situation here for you, you're dealing with a situation with people. I feel like you need to decide on one or two things that are going to work for you, and then put an ending to the situations that are a waste of your time. I hope that does make sense because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here with this. Moving into hopes and fears in your future for the month of January, you've got the Sun card. And what is the Sun? It's happiness. It's attaining everything that you have been working so hard for. So I kind of get this impression that in the month of January, a lot of you air signs are very focused on receiving all that you want, all that you've worked so hard for. It's attaining your happiness. It's bringing in more of what you want, that joy, that comfort, that fulfillment, right? So that's something you all want. And then we've got the Hangman, which is the hopes and fears vibration still. Now that Hangman, I know for me, it's that fear of letting go of something that you thought you really needed. It's also this big fear of, well, what do I do with my time if I get nothing to do? What am I going to do? I don't want to think about. I think a lot of us don't want to go round in circles and keep spinning our wheels. And the Hangman, it's not a bad card. It just means that you guys may be in a situation in this month where you have to reflect and reevaluate, and recalibrate, if you will. Okay. Now moving into the outcome, we've got this beautiful Queen of Wands. A lot of fire with you guys this month. Okay. What is the Queen of Wands? She's fire. She is a motivated, self-confident woman who is able to handle everything. She doesn't overwhelm herself. She's a self-confident, reliable, responsible, creative person. So in my mind, a lot of you by the end of this month are feeling very motivated. You're feeling very, I would say there's an acceleration of everything that you've worked so hard for coming to a positive culmination, because you do have this gorgeous Ten of Pentacles clarifying that Queen of Wands. So in my mind, a lot of you might be freaking out or worrying about your work, your finances, your career. How am I going to get ahead here? Getting yourself in a healthier place emotionally, mentally, even physically. The Queen of Wands gives you that motivational energy that you need. It charges you up, right? And it also could be that a lot of you are getting the support you need from your friends, from your family. Could be one or two people in your life that are saying, hey, I'm here for you. Let me help you. And that Ten of Pentacles is grounding you. It's making you feel grounded and supported and safe. So whatever worries you have, whatever stresses you have, remember, this too shall pass. None of this is bad. This is all really good energy coming in to support you. Okay, so I do hope that this was an interesting reading. I hope it made sense. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me. I am booking readings. I've got openings available, so I will post all my information below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.